Hello guys, MikuChibi here. Welcome back to our Sword Art Online Interactive video, and today we're going to talk about the newest banner, the Accele Step-Up Order. And yes, this is a banner that's only featuring Accele Skill, same as our previous banner we had. For example, we had the Full Burst Step-Up Order, which is only featuring Full Burst, which was really good and really nice, especially for me. I was really lucky to get a really good Full Burst skills. Except for Sword, I did not get Full Burst Sword, which I'm really sad. But anyway, I was really lucky. And then we have the burst, the regular burst that's only featuring burst skill, really nice. And now they have released Accele skill that is only focused on Accele skill in this banner. And the short about the banner itself, it is a step up banner with 3 steps. Step 1, you have 50% off. Step 2, regular price. And step 3, a guaranteed random 4-star Accele skill. And in this banner, what skill can you get? Well, there aren't that many Accele skill in this game. I think there is around 80 Accele skill in this game right now. And we have to remove 20 skills. In this banner, there is 60 Accele skill that you can get from this banner. And the 20 that are not in this banner, they are limited or they are recent released. I have the list here. And this site doesn't update everything, but I can count it out. So any Accele skill that got released after April is not in this banner. So Argo and Yuki, these two was released during April, but after that Lifa, Lisbeth, those skills are not included. So any skill that got released after the Argo and Yuki here are not in this banner. So we have Lifa, Lisbeth, Gohara, Japanese Bride, Yuna, Asuna, Rain, and Yuki. Those 7 are not included. And we have even more, but I don't have it right now because this site doesn't update that. And also we have to exclude the limited skills. The limited skills are Krito, A New Beginning, Lifa, Aiming for the Sky. They are limited, they are not in this banner. Then we have 80s, Darkness Following the Sunset. This one is not limited, but you can only get 80 skills record in her birthday banner, which is coming soon, about 6 days from now. So you can still get this 80s Accele skill, but you have to wait for her birthday. So if you were aiming for this one, just wait for her birthday if you're trying to get it. Next one, we have 3 skills here. We have Dorothy, Premi, and Koharu. They were 10th anniversary celebration for Sword Online game. They are limited and not in this banner as well. And then we have, of course, the one that everyone has, which is the free Kismet Dark Elf Leader. This one you can get for free if you complete floor 56 story. So those 14 plus 6 more skills that is not in this category right now are not in this banner, but the rest are in the banner. And you can see the rate. You have 0.06% chance to get the skill you really want, and then on step 3 you have about 1.65% chance the skill you really want. It's still high, but still also low. It depends what skill you really want. And now the question is, how good are these skills, or how useful is Accele skill? Well, it really depends for players, but if you want my opinion, I think the Accele skill is really good, especially for late game and maybe early game. When it comes to late game, there are really good Accele skill as a support. Support, they can give you stacks. They can give you stacks, which means increasing your damage. For example, element damage, they can give you element damage. Let's say this scene on here, Sunlight Through the Freeze. I think this is giving stacks, right? This one is really good. The lower HP you have, the more attack you will get, and you can stack this one. So if you get 99 stacks, you will have a lot of attack increased. Really nice. Another example, I need to find someone that has really good. Another example is this Yuna, Still More to Sing. This one is a party buff that also stacks attack. And this one gives you 1% attack for your own and your party members. So you can give max to 99% attack percent stack, which is really good, especially for a party, really nice. And you can see every single Accele skill have a really high switch gain count. This one it has 118. So if you use this skill 3 times, you switch ready, that's all. So in late game, Accele skill is really good as being a support, give you stacks, and also help you to reach switch even faster. Really nice. For new players though, those are new, Accele skill is strong. They can really be used as a damage dealing during the story. Story is easy and that makes them really strong. They have high multiplier, etc. really good, and you can spam the skills when you reach the switch level 2 as a new player. Really nice, and you can spam the skill, the damage, really good. So I think Accele is really good, really useful. Now, do you need these skills? Not really. I would say if you play around stacking, then you definitely need the Accele skill. But if you don't play around stacks and you just want to play around raw damage, then you don't really need Accele skill. Because Accele skill is just a secondary skill set that you can have that helps you deal more damage or fill the switch gain. But we do have other skills that can do the same, that can fill the switch gain as well or give some buffs, that's all. It depends for players what their playstyle is. If you play around stacking, then you definitely really want to build around with Accele skill, really good. If you don't really care about stacking, you don't really need to focus on Accele. They are not really needed, they are not required to beat the endgame content, but they can be really helpful if you want to maximize your damage. So it really depends. So, is the banner worth the summon on? Like I mentioned, it depends on the player. If you play around stacking, then you definitely want to pull on the Accele Step-Up Order. If you don't play around stacking, you can pretty much skip and save your Account Gem for future banner, maybe there's something better. For me, I do like playing stacking, but right now, at this moment, I really waste a lot of Account Gem, so I've been saving. I'm gonna wait for future banner instead. So I'm gonna be on saving mode. I won't pull on Accele banner, and we do have free pulls in few days, usually 3 days from now, that you get, and in those free banner, they do have some Accele skill, so you might have chance to get those instead. So, is Accele Step-Up Order worth the summon on? It depends for player of course. Like I mentioned before, if you play around stacking, Accele skill is really good to have in your set, especially if you have a second set to build around stack. If you don't play around stack, you don't need to pull on this one, you can pretty much save. For me, I do like to play around stacking, but right now I already waste a lot of Account Gems, so I'm gonna be saving for now. So I'm gonna skip this banner. New players, if you don't know if this banner is worth, I would say you can pretty much skip. You rather looking for newer skills than older. These skills here are pretty much really old, few months old or even older. So new players, just skip this one. Rather want to focus on something else, like for example Power Rise, a really good Power Rise 3 or a Mod Sword or a Full Burst Sword. Those things are the things you really want to focus on for now. So you can pretty much skip this banner. So that is my opinion on this banner, but in the end, it is what you decide. If you want to pull, go ahead, and wish you then good luck. And that's for me. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Take care now, and bye bye.